friends. I'm Carrie Jo, and this is Holy Chuckles Podcast, a space where all meets honesty and where God's gentle humor shows up in the people he chooses. So pull up a seat, take a breath, and let's look together for the sacred in the everyday and the quiet laughter of a God who delights in working through our imperfect stories. Welcome back to Holy Chuckles Podcast. I'm really glad you're here. In episode 22, I asked a reflective question about speaking the truth and sitting with what hasn't changed yet. In this moment, I want to take some time to answer that question for myself. The question that I asked was, where have you already spoken the truth about a situation, even though nothing has changed yet? And what does it feel like to sit in that space without forcing the next step? In my last episode and in episodes before that, I've already spoken the truth in my life about patterns that I have lived inside of for decades. I've spoken the truth about how I learned to equate love with service. I've spoken the truth about how I stayed, how I gave, and how I overfunctioned long after reciprocity was gone. I've spoken the truth about how silence felt safer than honesty, and how keeping things private helped me survive, even when it cost me. I've also spoken the truth about something a little bit harder to admit, that even when I could see what wasn't really healthy, I didn't have the capacity to interrupt it. It wasn't because I was weak. It wasn't because I didn't know better. It was because my nervous system was still operating from survival. As of right now, nothing has changed yet in the external sense. The endings are still real. The losses in my life are still present. Man, the uncertainty is still there. But something has changed internally. Right now, sitting in this space without forcing the next step, it feels unfamiliar and surprisingly honest. It feels like grief without panic, like awareness without self-blame. It's like standing still without trying to fix, explain, or rescue. This feels uncomfortable, but it also feels clean. For the first time in my life, I'm not rushing to make meaning or movement happen. I'm letting truth exist without immediately turning it into action. And you know what that feels like? That feels like trust. Not just in God, but in my body, in my timing, and in the fact that changes don't have to be forced to be real. Right now, in this moment, I'm letting that be enough. I'm not asking this space to produce answers or direction. I'm simply staying with the truth that has already been spoken. I don't have to decide anything today. I don't have to fix anything today. Because right now, the most honest work that I am doing is allowing truth to rest and trusting that what comes next will arrive in its own time.